The Security Service of Ukraine has carried out a number of successful special operations during which it destroyed aircraft at Russian airfields and damaged the Crimean Bridge. These special operations have already been called the most brilliant in the history of world intelligence agencies. But will such operations continue in occupied or Russian territories? And if so, what could be the next target? Telegraph turned to artificial intelligence with the question of what objects could become the next targets for Ukrainian operations. The neural network analysis was based on the logic of previous actions by the SBU and GUR, which focus on strategically important objects of the Russian military machine. The most likely targets could be bridges in the Rostov region through which the main supply routes to Mariupol and Donbass pass. The crossings over the Don near Azov or Taganrog are especially vulnerable. The second priority, according to the neural network, could be military factories and warehouses in the Urals or Tatarstan. We are talking about enterprises in Kazan, Yekaterinburg and Nizhny Novgorod that produce missiles, drones and ammunition. Attacks on these facilities could weaken the production capacity of the Russian defense industry. The third possible target is the Air Defense Coordination Centers in Voronezh and Krasnodar Krai. The destruction of the Pantsir S-400 and control radars, according to ChatGPT, will create windows for subsequent operations. This will allow Ukrainian forces to act more effectively in the airspace. Also, according to artificial intelligence, there is a possibility of attacks on objects of symbolic significance, in particular the headquarters of the Black Sea Fleet in Sevastopol or FSB centers in border regions. Such actions could have a powerful demoralizing effect on Russian structures. Among the risky but possible targets, the Chat named logistics bases near Kurchatov, near the Kursk nuclear power plant, and nuclear fuel transportation routes. At the same time, highly targeted attacks on Russian propagandists or organizers of pseudo-referendums could have a powerful demoralizing effect on the occupation authorities.
On the night of June 6, the Bryansk region of Russia was attacked by drones. Local Telegram channels reported this. Ukrainian kamikaze drones struck the territory of a military airfield. According to the information, as a result of the strike, the Iskander missile complex located on the airfield was destroyed. Images of the explosion and the aftermath were filmed by local residents and shared on Telegram channels. There is no information about the casualties.
Видно?
Куда он уехал?
Короче, если мы умрем, то мы умрем все. Видно?
Russian security forces launched widespread truck inspections following a drone attack on military airfields housing strategic aviation, leading to massive traffic jams. Russian policemen are now stopping every truck and are checking every corner. As reported for 18 months, Ukraine's Internal Security Service planned an audacious assault on far-flung Russian airfields, first sneaking drones into Russia, then planting them near key military runways. On Sunday, just ahead of a new round of peace talks, it was go time. Near 4 unsuspecting Russian military bases, remotely activated roofs lifted off mobile homes and sheds parked on flatbed trucks. Armed Ukrainian drones tucked inside soared upward, then pounced on military aircraft lined up on the runways, engulfing many in flames. Ukraine said the damaged or destroyed aircraft, some of which were nuclear-capable, included A-50, Tu-95, Tu-22M3 and Tu-160 models, planes Kyiv said Russia had used nearly every night to bomb Ukraine. After this, Moscow's security forces have initiated a nationwide mass inspection of cargo trucks, resulting in frequent kilometer-long tailbacks. While the main emphasis seems to be focused on trucks with Chelyabinsk license plates, from where the vehicles used to transport Sunday's attack drones originated, no vehicles are immune. The truck-checking blitz is particularly intense in those regions which saw the spiderweb attacks, the Irkutsk, Murmansk, Ryazan and Ivanovo regions, but also on Russia's borders. The number and thoroughness of checks have increased on the Kazakhstan border, after suggestions that the Chinese drones used on Sunday were imported from there, as well as on crossing points from China and Mongolia. Transport operators say they are losing millions because of the delays resulting from the strategy. Ukrainian journalist Denis Kazansky said, "There are huge traffic jams on the highways, every truck is being stopped and searched. It's a logistical collapse." He added, "These efforts are pointless, they've realized the threat too late. It's just a show of force and an attempt to look busy." In reality, Russia's security services are now helping Ukraine by deepening the economic fallout of the attacks. The fallout from the airbase attacks has, unsurprisingly, also seen an increase in security on and around Russian airbases. According to the Atesh partisan group, members of the Russian armed forces at the Saki, Dzhankoy, and Hvardeysk airfields in Crimea have been complaining of being forced to patrol round the clock because of a shortage of troops to carry out the tasks.